I feel most of you or all of you are software career aspirants. In this video, I present the roadmap to transform you as self-made industry-ready programmers and to get a bright first software job on your own just within 100 days, regardless of your programming background. Regardless of your programming background. And other one is bright first software job. Your first software job plays a crucial role in your entire career. It is like first impression is the best impression. So, first you must try for a bright first software job. For this purpose, this roadmap will help you a lot. If you understand the spirit of this roadmap and implement, no doubt you will be evolved as a industry ready programmer just within 100 days of your endeavor, provided you work maximum 5 hours a day, not maximum, average 5 hours a day if you work. That means totally 500 hours you are supposed to work. Not only providing simple roadmap, I am providing A to Z support you need to evolve as a self-made industry-ready programmer. Before explaining other things and all that, I request you, this video may take 20 to 25 minutes of time. Watch every bit of thing and understand the spirit of the thing, and then if you realize that, if you are convinced, then you implement that. Before proceeding, you must believe two facts. You must start with a positive note. You must believe two facts. The first one is programming studies are the easiest among all application-oriented studies. What are the application-oriented studies? You know, the branches in engineering studies. Those are like civil, mechanical, electrical, electronics, biotechnology, automotive, aeronautics, etc. Tens of branches are there. The basic problem with all these application-oriented studies is they require a big lab. For that, millions, sometimes crores of rupees one has to spend. No individual student is not in a position to afford. Even though those are they can afford also, nobody will do that. But programming studies are one of the application-oriented studies. For that, you simply need a small computer, small workable computer. If you are not in a position to afford any second-hand computer, in second-hand market, you can get either Core 2 Duo or dual core computer just for 5,000 rupees. That is more than enough for entire your study until you settle in our job. That point you have to understand. That means if you want to evolve as a programmer, regardless of your programming background, you need 3 C's. 3 C's: computer, commitment, and common sense. So the 3 are enough. If you feel that you have the 3, then you are the right candidate for aspiring a software job. All this I give a detailed explanation in one video, Mission Academia Manifesto. All the details I have given meticulously, and here if I give and all the details, you are distracted. Okay, that is the programming studies are the easiest among all application-oriented studies. The second one is securing a software job is the easiest among all professional jobs. What are the professional jobs? You know that doctor, lawyer, chartered accountant, cost accountant, architect, etc. and all that. For these studies, to evolve as a professional, minimum 4 years time, 4 to 5 years time you have to spend. Lakhs of rupees you have to spend. Then only you can secure a professional job in those domains. But as far as program is concerned, just a matter of 100 days. If you follow my system, I give you everything to you, A to Z. 100 days are enough, provided you work an average of 5 hours a day. Quality hours, not simply sitting before computer, there is no use. So that is the privilege. And one more thing, if you become a good programmer, the growth rate is very high comparatively with all other professionals. If you have the 3 C's, in no time you will be evaluated as a leader also. No doubt about that. Okay. Actually, first you must be you get convinced with these facts. For that purpose, I am providing you a live proof. Don't believe anything blindly. That too, this is matter of your career. You should not take a chance. That's why I want to provide you the live proof. Thereafter, once you get convinced, thereafter I provide you A to Z support. Then earmark 100 days and work on that. Work on that. Then I will see that you will be in a position to choose your job, best possible first software job, no doubt about that. Since this is matter of your career, you should not believe anything blindly. You must see the proof, thereafter we follow suit. Actually, I am proposing an innovative way of mastering programming with a live proof. After seeing this live proof for 10 minutes, then if you get convinced, then you follow suit. For your information, I am a management professional and never attended single programming class in my lifetime. Out of my interest, I started reading one book on C language. Within 1 week, I have completed everything, and I started developing projects. And within 45 days of my first day of learning, I started writing book. Then you may get a doubt. What is the need of writing another book? Hundreds of books are there on C language. But according to me, I read a few books, 4 or 5 books. All books were presented totally in academic manner. This is a true application-oriented subject. That's why I want to develop the book totally in application-oriented manner by incorporating my learning process. That's why you will be in a position to write a program from day one. Right through writing programs, you learn and master programming. This is like learning car driving. How you learn car driving? Right through driving a car, you learn car driving. In the same way, right through writing programs from day one, you learn and master programming. That is my basic concept. Thereafter, I have developed books. I have written books on all prime languages like C, C++, Java, Python, and some of the books like Python and all that, the video books. Books means you require a teacher, a good teacher. Because of lack, a shortage of good teachers and all that, lot of hype is created towards programming. And many people feel that programming is very difficult. As I told you already, programming is the easiest among all. Actually, I can teach 14 subjects in different disciplines like commerce, management, law, and computer science. And among all, programming is the easiest. That point you have to understand. And you may feel that I am very intelligent. Not at all. I am just an ordinary guy. And I studied in Telugu medium up to my graduation. But one thing I can tell you, I am a manager. Whatever I want, I can achieve it. Okay, that only is my strength. So now I developed books on all prime languages. This you can see here. And my mother tongue is Telugu. Telugu also I have developed books on C language and Java. Thereafter, anybody may write books as they like. But I got world-class appreciations, world-class institutions like IIC, IIT and all that. The professors describe it as a unique dimension in programming studies. They never found this type of dimension in programming literature. Thereafter, I received hundreds of letters, hundreds of great appreciations. If you want all these appreciations of the professors, professionals and students on our website, www.ekalaviauniversity.com. Then these are the live proofs. Live proof. No single criticism I received so far. That point you have to understand. Apart from that, Google, for some of my lectures, Google gave world first rank. And among all, above all, the greatest thing is, in 2006, Dr. Great Abdul Kalamji invited me and blessed me. He read my books and he himself told that while reading my books, he became like my virtual student. He felt my virtual presence with him and all that. And greatly he provided, and he described it as a boon to the student community. And many things are there. Actually, why I am telling all these things, not for self-boasting. I don't like it. Just you may be inspired. I am a layman. I am like you. I am much inferior to you also. But being a manager, I could develop this thing. Okay, I may be developed as a true replica of Ekalavya. What about you? For this purpose, past 10 years I have been working on this. Actually, how to evolve you as self-made industry-ready programmer, like in the Ekalavya spirit. For this purpose, 10 years continuously I worked. Now, I developed several techniques and technologies, innovative technologies and all that. All that I am presenting to you. If you get convinced with them, then you can follow suit. Now, the biggest challenge before me is how to transform you as a self-made industry-ready programmer. That is not so easy and all. For that purpose, the essential prerequisite is you must understand certain facts and techniques. At the same time, you must use innovative technologies which are developed by me. Then only you will be evolved as a industry-ready programmer. And before that, you must understand what are the advantages of being a self-made industry-ready programmer. The first one is big time saver. For example, if you join any computer programming institution, then you have to travel. Obviously, in most cases, you have to travel. For that purpose, you have to spend a lot of time. At the same time, you are tired also. So it's waste of time. Simply, if you sit at home and study, the time is saved. Second one is it a big money saver, because most institutions are charging high fee for the programming studies. They create a lot of hype towards that, and then only they can climb high fee. Okay, and here no fees at all. I told you already. Just if you are in a position to afford 5,000 rupees, then you can purchase a computer, which is essential prerequisite. So few thousands you have to spend for all the things, and that is enough. So it's a big money saver. Thereafter, it is a big confidence builder. Actually, self-developed person in any field, not only in programming, they enrich their self-confidence. If they enrich their self-confidence because of their knowledge and skills, that is reflected in their body. That only called body language. Somebody sees you, they can understand you are a different person. You have a lot of knowledge and all that. Your body, your face is the index of your mind. If there is stuff in our brain and all that, it is reflected in your face. So your self-confidence is improved. Thereafter, adjure others. Actually, here one very important point I have to tell you. Actually, programmers are developed in three ways. The first one is by training, either in college or institution and all that. Almost 70 to 80% of programmers are developed in this manner. They undergo training, and those are 70 to 80%. And other people, by working, actually they work in a company and they learn new technologies and all that. By that, they acquire some certain skills which are required for that company and all that. Those are 10 to 15%. 10 to 15% evolved as programmers by working. Third type is self-made industry-ready programmers. Self-made, in the Eclipse spirit, they are developed. Those are very less, 5 to 10%. 10%. If anybody is developed a self-made programmer, definitely they will be edge over all other people, because they learn everything on their own. Whenever some problem, some bottleneck comes, they themselves resolve it. That's why definitely these are the true programmers. They will be edge over all other types of programmers. That point you have to understand. Sure winner. Nobody is like you. Then definitely you will be in a position to choose your job, best possible job. Thereafter, self-reliance. Once you will be evolved as a self-made programmer, automatic self-reliance. Not only this subject, any subject, that is a specific technique that if you understand and own the technique, any subject, whatever subject you want to learn, you learn it. So for you, whatever studied already and to be studied later are one and same. You never afraid of. You never develop aim towards that point. And many more advantages are there. And apart from that, you will become a leader. Because for you, no doubt, and whatever new technologies you want to learn also, you can very easily learn. That's why you can guide others. That's why you will be evolved as a leader. You will be recognized very, very quickly by others. Okay. And finally, of course, somewhat negative thing, but you may be inspired by this lecture and all that. Unfortunately, all people are not eligible to be evolved as a self-made industry-ready programmer. All people. But I cannot decide. You also cannot decide. But for that purpose, one system is required. Here, two options I am providing to you, and simple options, just a few hours, if you 5 to 6 hours if you spend, then you can come to know whether you are eligible for self-made programmer or not. One thing I am telling you, I cannot decide. You yourself decide. Now I am providing two options. The first option is actually on Python, Java and C. For three languages, I am providing 5 hours of free modules in the name of Python Feel Good Web Series, C Feel Good Web Series, Java Feel Good Web Series. These are divided into 5 training sessions of 1 hour each. Daily one training session, you study and work out programs. I don't expect any programming background of you. Anybody having 3 C's, computer, commitment and common sense, can join this course freely. For that, no enrollment is also required. You go to our website www.ekalavyauniversity.com, then join whatever course you want. If you want multiple courses also, you join just 5 days. But don't be over smart. Daily one training session you study and work out programs. Then at the end of that, I assure you, you develop 5 projects on your own like a professional. You think like a professional and work like a professional. No doubt about that. If it is true, you follow suit. You think of the advanced thing. Second one is, I am offering you the world first ever, that is 1 day wonder workshop. That is on Python, Java, C separate workshop. Python Telugu also I am going to provide to you. This 6 hours workshop. 6 hours workshop divided into 2 sessions of 3 hours each. That means daily 3 hours, 2 days if you attend. At the end of that, you will develop 10 projects on your own like a professional. Okay, just this is first one 5 hours, second one is 6 hours workshop. On the very day, instantly you can know what is your capability. Can you be evolved as a self-made industry ready programmer or not? But that is not my responsibility. You decide yourself. If you get positive result, if you realize that you are eligible, then think of the next step. I provide you everything. Just then earmark 5 hours average a day and 100 days. 100% you will be evolved as an industry ready programmer with an international certification. That is your unique specialty. And you will be in a position to choose your best possible first job. No doubt about that. In this context, you must understand certain facts which you may not know. The first one is teacher versus transmitting media. Actually, there are 2 types of classes, offline classes and online classes. As far as offline classes are concerned, only 2 elements, teacher and students. Directly, whatever he teaches, students can listen and they follow suit. As far as online classes are concerned, one more thing is there. 3 elements are there, teacher, students and transmitting media. Transmitting technology or medium, it plays a vital role. Actually, according to me, my information, majority of students are not happy with the online classes because they are not able to get benefit out of that, and many students are feeling it is a boring process. As it is a mandatory they are attending. Okay, here let us make, through our innovative technologies, we make it live better than online classes are made better than offline classes. That you can experience that and need not describe much. So that should be effective. That we are developing. After this lecture, I am going to demonstrate to you also. Okay. Second one is shortage of teachers. Actually, as far as programming is concerned, shortage of teachers, efficient teachers are very few, because whoever are having command over programming and all that, they prefer software industry. You know the reason, because they are highly paid. But in teaching profession, they cannot get that much. That's why most are half-cooked professors, teachers. That's why they make the subject difficult. I am not talking anything negatively and all that. So they do not know subject clearly. That's why they make it complicated. A simple example I tell you, if you do not know the address and road map, obviously you spend a lot of time. So shortage of teachers, how it can be resolved? Shortage of teachers, no teacher can be developed overnight. Even teacher is developed also in programming domain, they prefer software field. They never come to the teaching field. Understand? That's why if teacher is not there, how can you learn that? So we should take the recourse of online class only. Online class also, good teacher is required, a good transmitting technology is required. Otherwise, there is no use at all. The type of thing, whether I am a good teacher or not, you decide. Thereafter, my transmitting technology is innovative. It is definitely better than offline classes. So that is the second one. Third one is learning process. Learning process. Actually, programming learning process is totally different. Actually, in this many languages are there, many technologies are there, many coding elements are there and all that. Actually, in most online classes, they demonstrate code on computer monitor screen. It is not properly visible also. If you do not know a bit, even 10 lines of code is there, everything is Greek and Latin. Definitely some difference is created in you. Actually, in our system, what we do, here a program is displayed in a much better manner. In the next video, I show you a much better manner. Code is displayed like this. It is very clear. Compared to with watching on monitor screen, you can get better visibility of the code, every bit of code. Okay, every bit is new to you. Then, whether you are able to see that, particularly new, lot of confusion is created. But here, one side board, blackboard, not whiteboard with marker pen, blackboard with chalk, lot of visibility is there. Whatever elements are there, now we see the program. In that, only 3 elements are there, 3 new elements are there. So it can be divided in 3 new elements. All that are explained. First one is comment, second one is input section, third one is output section. All these are explained here on board. Here the secret is actually your brain is having certain grasping speed regarding new elements. So your brain's grasping speed of new elements and my writing speed are perfectly compatible, matched. That's why you can understand each bit. Actually, this may be 10 lines program, but in that only 3 elements are there. If you learn the 3 elements, you can master this program, and immediately after that you can comfortably write. And not only that, you understand every concept, underlying concept practically. You need not read it, and many advantages are there. In other video, I am going to explain that. And thereafter, this is error free. Actually, error is called bug. Actually, if you understand every bit of code, you write a program correctly without bugs. Or otherwise, you may write a program contains bugs. Actually, for example, you may take 1 hour for writing a program. Any bugs are there in that, you may take 2 hours, 3 hours, sometimes you may resolve the bug. That is, because of clear understanding and all that, bug-free programs you can write. Once instant result you get and all that, you love programming. One secret I am telling you, finally. Actually start enjoying. One point of time, we teach you to enjoy program. Once you start enjoying program, you never tired. Where you enjoy, there you never get tired. That you know that. Simple example I tell you. Actually, 1 hour classroom. Most of you attend classes. Some students, just 1 hour class also, they feel boring. They look at the watch many times. 1 hour class. The same person in film theater, at a stage 3 hours they sit. 3 hours. But a fraction of minute, second disturbance also they cannot bear. They bear. 3 hours at a stage they sit and enjoy. The same person in cricket stadium, if the cricket lover, in the cricket stadium 10 hours at a time, at a stretch, and in hot summer sitting on cement benches they start enjoying like anything. Here find the difference. 1 hour classroom, 3 hours film theater, 10 hours cricket stadium. What is the difference? Where you enjoy, there you never get tired. That is the secret. That's why you get instant result without doubt. Then it acts as a driving force in you. You love programming. You develop passion toward that. Then, because you are instructing a mission and getting result, what more you expect? Then it promises you a bright software career. Understand? So these facts you must understand. Then you can have a better start, and you realize that you should evolve as a self-made industry-ready programmer. So first you understand this, and thereafter just make an experiment. Just a matter of 5 hours or 6 hours. Two options I have given. Then if you realize that, it will become a turning point in your career, no doubt about that. And after that, if you want to follow suit, follow this course and all that, then watch one more video, that is Mission Eclavia Manifesto. That is also around 30 minutes. And you watch that video, then you can have a clear roadmap. If you determine, then within 100 days, you can be evolved as self-made industry-ready programmer, and you will be in a position to choose first a bright software job at your choice. Hi friends, already I told you, we have developed innovative online classes which are much better than offline classes. You can derive number of benefits comparatively with the offline classes. Seeing is believing. First, you see this slide. By that you can understand how it is more useful than offline classes, or otherwise online classes which are offered by others. Okay. On the right side you see, you can find the virtual screen. On the virtual screen, either program or code may be displayed. Comparatively with the code, what you see on the monitor screen, it is much better. It is every bit is visible, and you can comfortably read every bit. Okay, that is one advantage. On the left side, you can find the blackboard. On the blackboard, every bit of thing I write, whatever new things are there. Suppose in this small program, in this mainly 3 elements I have to explain. One about comment, second one is input statement, third one is print statement. Actually, whenever something is totally new to you, if things are dumped there, you cannot grasp, because every bit is new to you. That's why code is there. But I should present the program. At the same time, every new bit of the code I explain on the blackboard. Because of that, you understand every bit of the code, every new thing of the code. And one more secret I already explained to you. My writing speed on the blackboard and your grasping speed of the brain for new things are same. Both are matched. Because of that reason, whatever new element I am writing on the board, immediately you can understand everything and you can own it. Otherwise, you cannot get that benefit. So, at the end of my explanation, you will be well versed with every bit of the code, and you will be in a position to write the code. Then, not only that, whatever concepts are here, underlying concepts of the program, every bit of the concept you can understand practically. You need not read it again. So, in that way, many advantages are there because of this type of presentation. You find any online classes, you cannot find this type of clear presentation. And one more thing, blackboard and chalk. Comparatively the whiteboard and marker pen, you can find more visibility, more clarity on the blackboard. That's why we are using blackboard. And by this, you feel like better than offline classes. Offline classes means you have to go somewhere and particular time only it is available. But as far as this is concerned, any time you can get. And many more benefits practically you can enjoy. I need not describe them.